Please leave your message for...
And I always just, so I'm sending out this message like in here. It's so easy just to hit the SMS.
Okay.
Oh,
Hi, Carol. This is Stratton. You reached out to us about selling your property over on US 183. Did I catch it at a bad time?
yes.
When would be a good time for me to reach back out to you?
I don't know for sure. I have to talk to my sons, and then I'll give you a call back.
Okay, but you were interested in selling the property?
What now?
You were interested in selling the property?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll just give you a call back later today.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Bye.
I just leave those leads and new leads.
Okay.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Stratton Brown.
Hello?
Hey, Milton, this is Stratton. You reached out to us about selling your property on Camp Circle. Did I catch you at a bad time?
No, what's going on?
Oh, great. So this call is going to probably take us 10 to 15 minutes. Is that okay?
Okay.
Awesome. So let's start off. How much were you looking to walk away with when you sold the property?
I bought it around 155. So
Oh, okay. You
I
might
don't know where the value of it is at right now. But yeah, I'm trying to feel around and see how this thing is going to work out.
Okay. No problem. Usually, these calls are going to take us 5 to 15 minutes, like I said. Can I share with you how these appointments usually go?
Yeah.
Right. So, usually, typical customers just want to know, like, how does our process work? How much is it going to cost them? And then when will we close by? Does that sound like everything? Am I missing anything?
No.
Awesome. So obviously, for me to figure out whether or not our company can help you, I'm just going to ask you a bunch of questions. Some of them may come off as personal. Is that okay?
Let's see where it goes, Doctor.
All right. I mean, I'm not going to ask you your blood type, but we'll be good. At the end of it, naturally, one of two things will happen. Either we'll work together or we won't. Either way is okay. Yes is good. No is okay too. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Awesome. And if price doesn't work for you, and if you don't believe we're a good fit, I want you to feel comfortable telling me no. I'll do the same thing. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Great. And if we can agree on price and everything else that's important to you, would you be ready to commit to working with us?
Like I said, it'll be about a month or two before I can do something. Right now,
Okay.
I'm trying to take care of my mom, but within a month or so, yeah. If it is as it is now, yeah, if I have to do sort of fixing up or something like that, because it's not in bad condition. It's just, when I move out, I want it to be clean before I leave. So.
I see. And then, can I just share with you my biggest fear?
Mm-hmm.
You seem like a straightforward, nice guy. Some of the people we talked to in the past, they're really afraid to hurt our feelings and felt better telling us that they need to think about it. All I want is just like, hey, man, I promise I'm not going to do that to you. You can't hurt my feelings.
No.
Is that okay with you?
I'm military, so it's bottom line for me pretty much.
Awesome. So What's the reason you were reaching out to us? What's going on?
Incident happened
Okay.
about a year or so ago. My mom caught COVID, and I had to take care of her. And in the process, I couldn't pay my mortgage and take care of her at the same time. So when I reached out to my mortgage company, they got me on some type of plan where I could take a couple of months and then I can get back on my payments. Well,
Okay.
at the time, I had to declare bankruptcy. And when I declared bankruptcy, the lawyer, which tried to take to court, did some very, very shiesty stuff. Bottom line, he put the house that I told him not to put the house into bankruptcy. He did it anyway. Within the process of that going on, they wouldn't accept the money. When I tried to send it to them, they sent it back because they said they couldn't accept it, which was confusing. Then all of a sudden, they took, he and they went to court without my knowledge to get them out of the bankruptcy, which made no sense to me. So
Okay.
when the process and everything was over with, I got with them and I got some understanding, some get right, and basically I went from paying $700 a month for my house to $1,000 something a month,
Damn.
and starting from beginning.
Like your debt started over?
You might as well say it because they whatever equity I had, they took.
Wow.
So as of right now, I'm dealing with some personal stuff with my family, and I'm trying to take care of that the best way I can. And right now, $1,000 something a month, being a disabled vet ain't work.
Well,
Not for the house.
first off, thank you for your service. What branch did you serve in?
Navy.
Navy. My sister right now is in the Air Force.
Outstanding.
And honestly, she doesn't do a lot. When everybody makes fun of the Air Force, it makes sense. I'm not gonna lie, man. It makes sense.
Right.
It makes sense.
They are what we call chair jockeys.
Yes. Exactly. How long have you been taking care of your mom? How long has this been going on?
Like I said, about a year or so ago, a year and a half.
Okay,
at
year
the
and a
most.
half.
That I've had to take the responsibilities of that. Yeah.
Wow. Year and a half. And then, so I'm just trying to get this story right. Your bills went up $400 out of nowhere?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
And no matter what kind of conversation, you know what I'm saying, I'm pretty straightforward when it comes to my bills and stuff. And no matter how I try to get them understanding, I try to do everything y'all ask me to do. And y'all are penalizing me for doing what you asked me to do, which makes no sense. So, I take care of what I need to take care of. They said this is what I need to do. I did that, reached out and tried to get help to try to get things fixed. And, you know, this is a VA loan, so I'm not getting no headway. So
And how?
right now I need to reset.
Okay. And how long has the
need to
stuff with the
reset.
house been going on?
We'll be making these payments.
Yeah, like with you making the payments and
Or-
it just getting wonky, the attorney stuff, your bills jumping up $400 a month.
Over almost 2.5 years, yeah.
Wow, that's been happening for 2.5 years?
Yeah. Because I was in a car wreck. I got hit from behind. They took all of that money to pay that money to basically I didn't get nothing from it. And I'm still dealing with the repercussions of the car wreck. So, like I said, it's just, I need to reset. And I'm looking in, I think the best way for me is so I can get something. You know what I'm saying? I know what they're saying on the market as far as what the mortgage company said the house is valued at 172. I think that's what it says on my account. I paid $154 for it. I'm down to 130 some thousand for payment.
Okay. I mean, how long have you been thinking about selling this?
Since March when I got it. Got the basically their customer service sucks. That's as much as I can say.
Okay.
So, and I am not getting any help anywhere. So I need to take stock in it and just take my L, figure out the best way to get out of this thing. And like I said, if I can get a little something out of it when I leave it, I'm good. If I can't, and I just be able to pay the mortgage off, it's gonna suck. But like I said, I got to reset.
Reset. And what was like the straw that broke the camel's back that made you decide to reach out to us?
When they called me probably about a week ago and asked me if I wanted to try. They said they could help. Well, the person that tried to help me in March ghosted me. He wouldn't answer my call. He wouldn't return my call. He wouldn't answer my emails because they was giving me a thing where it's going to drop down like $200, some type of veterans relief thing. And they sent the contract paperwork, but I didn't understand the paperwork. And I was calling him to get clarification on how I need to fill this out or get this thing, or did I need to get it notarized when I did it? How did they want me to handle it? And no one can tell me. No one can give me information. He wasn't answering this. The contact I had at the mortgage company wasn't calling me back or answering my phone calls. And this was, the contract was timed. Mm-hmm. So I only had a week to get it back to them. So after that week, it just didn't nothing made sense. And then they called me last week asking if I wanted help. And then the person they put on the phone was the person I talked to in March. So I blew a gasket.
Yeah. I mean, whenever we have to deal with these freaking mortgage companies, it's impossible. You can never, get any answers. They're so big, and, they're not there to help you either. I'm sorry to hear that. It's frustrating, because, we've dealt with situations like this to where someone's just trying to figure it out and make it happen. We talked to one woman, similar situation. Her bills went up, $500 a month. And then she tried getting in contact with the mortgage company, and they just essentially jerked her around for 6 months.
Yeah, pretty much.
So how are you hoping I can help you?
Well, right now I'm just trying to figure out if it's something feasible. Because I'm paying my bills. I pay my bills all the time. It's not the problem. The problem is that, where I got the house for and what was comfortable for me, they're not making it comfortable for me anymore. Mm-hmm. And right now, dealing with, I have to deal with my family stuff. I am the one they look to. So I need to get into a better position so I can help. And right now, I want to, if I can sell it. If I can sell it and get from up under it and start over, that'd be good for me. Because I can get another VA loan, I can get another property, and I have a better way of looking into how I'm going to handle it the next time. But for right now, I'm going to take a year and just get me a little apartment somewhere close enough to my mom, and that way I can get my feet back up. But I need to get this behemoth off my back.
Man, behemoth on your back. So it's been a problem for about 18 months. And it sounds like you've tried everything, and nothing worked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. no real. Like I said, it's coming. It's the conclusion is here, so it's not even a discussion of. It's just right now I'm trying to get everything together. I know what how I'm gonna handle everything. I just need to get solidified on if this. I'm gonna have to go this direction, or I'm gonna have to go another direction, put on the market and try to do it, or how am I going? What's gonna be the best way to do it? And right now, when I saw the ad, I wanted to look into it and find out more information.
Okay. Does anybody else know about this situation?
About what's going on with the house?
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom, some family members. I already reported the lawyer to Better Business Bureau. He's not practicing anymore.
Oh, wow.
And yeah.
And so you've pretty much given up on trying to solve the problem. Does that sound about right?
I don't think there's a solve in it. If it is, I haven't found it. And this, like I said, this is when it's not my first rodeo with a house.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first rodeo with me dealing with it myself, because I didn't have to deal with it. I just put the money up and my ex-wife would take care of it.
I see.
And she knew more about that stuff. This is first time for me doing it. And, I was, like I said, yeah.
What would happen if we can't help you?
I will start making minor repairs and try to put it on the market and see what happens from that.
Okay.
Because it's not like I said, the house is not tore up, it's not falling apart, it's not this. It's me in the house by myself. And it's a 3-bedroom house, 1.5 bath, living room, kitchen, family room, and I guess what you call a game room, sunroom, or whatever on the back of it. And the yard is massive and everything. So, we got all that. It's just I need to try to get the upkeep, make it look a lot better than what it is at where it's at right now. And it's like I said, it's not run down looking. The neighbors wouldn't allow that. It's just that for me, I would want to make it a lot more presentable, repaint the house and everything on the inside.
And you're living with your mom and take care of your mom? You're not even at the house?
I go back and forth.
About how much are you going back and forth?
Like once I get off the phone with you, I'll be taking a shower, putting the clothes on, heading out the door.
Oh, so you sleep you sleep at your house, but then you just wake up, leave, come back, wake up, leave, come back.
Yeah.
Oh. How far do you have to drive?
About 20 minutes.
So it's not too bad.
Mm-mm.
And have you done any major remodeling in the last 5 years?
Just the bathroom.
Just the bathroom. What'd you do to the bathroom?
New shower.
Okay, you put in a new shower.
Yeah.
Did you put in any immediate
one
repairs? Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying the one I had a tub, and I guess when I bought it, they slicked. They just painted the tub. They didn't actually. And as the year went, they started peeling and all the other stuff. So, veterans, because of me being disabled, they paid for the shower to be redone.
Okay. Is there anything that needs immediate repairs?
No, it's nothing that needs repairs. No.
Okay. Let's pretend like we're walking through the house. I just pulled it up on Zillow.
Mm-hmm.
What type of floors do you have? Is it Wood floors, like
wood floors.
it looks like you have granite countertops.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wood floors, granite countertops. Is it a 3-2 1,700 square feet?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have an AC unit on it or a swamp cooler?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you're on city water and city sewer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so where were you at in this process? We were talking about a little bit earlier. 30 days, 6 months, a year.
A month or two. Like if I did it now, I would at least need a month to just get everything where everything can go and find me somewhere to be.
So a month or
That's
two.
just, mhm.
And so you just want to close in a month or two is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
So to give me enough time to get everything packed and everything donated to where I need to donate it to and find me somewhere I can be and take care of what I need to take care of.
All right. Is there anyone else on title or anyone else making this decision with you?
No.
So you'd be the final decision maker in the situation? No one you have to talk to?
Yeah.
Mom?
No.
No siblings?
No.
No wife?
No. No. That's only me.
Okay. So let's assume you like our offer. You decide to move forward with us. What's the next thing you'll need to figure out, if anything?
No, just somewhere. I just need to find an apartment. That's all.
Okay. And so based on everything you told me, I mean, geez, the house seems like it's in good shape, but you're just like, man, I can't take care of it anymore. What do you feel is a fair price for the property?
That, honestly, I couldn't tell you. I know what I paid for it. I would like to get that back. But you know what I'm saying? This is a new thing for me.
Okay.
So
New thing?
it's new for me. So I don't know how, or I wouldn't want to misspeak on what it is that I would want for it because I don't actually know. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I can see is the numbers. And what I saw was on the mortgage company thing, from what the mortgage says, it was when they, what's the word, estimated value of it was like 170, which was crazy to me because that's what they have on that. And I know I'm not going to get 170, not delusion, but I'll do if what 150. Yeah, that's what I paid. And if I can get that, I know with the thing being 130 something as what I owe now, at least I can get something out of it where I can kind of start over with.
Okay. I mean, I believe
But
that's
like
all.
I said,
Go ahead.
but like I said, this is a starting point for me.
And what's the reason you decided to reach out to an investor instead of just listing it with a realtor?
Well, I've talked to one realtor, but I think she's new in it.
Okay.
So what she was talking about made clearly no sense and was not possible for me at all. So when the ad came up, like I said, just the first thing I saw was something like that. So when it came up, I clicked the link. I went and filled the information out just to see where everything will fall, see how it go. Never done this before, first time. So like I said, really wasn't a thing. I said, oh, I want to go this direction. Oh, I want to go that. Right now, I'm throwing pasta against the wall, trying to see which one will stick.
And when you said she wanted to try some new thing, what was she trying to do?
She was trying to convince me to keep it and rent it and run it through her, and then if I really just had to sell it, how she would go about it, and basically I would be paying money for somebody to buy.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot with realtors.
Yeah. You'll be out your loan, but you have to pay this much. I'm like, if I had this much, that, I wouldn't be dealing with what I'm dealing with right now. So.
Well, right now, that's about all the questions I have. Did you have any questions for me?
The name of the company.
Easy Fast Offers.
Okay. And just so I can make sure I have your information, that's all. In my notes, because I'm kind of, like I said, easy. That's cool. And what's your name again?
Stratton.
S-T-R-A-T-O-N. And this is a contact number I can get back with you on?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
At this point, what we're gonna have to do, it's a little bit of a tighter situation, so I gotta call the team, and I'll talk to them, and I'll get back to you a little bit later today. And then the next call will probably take us like 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Awesome. All I ask from you is at that point you can make a confident yes or no decision. Based off of what you told me, we can help you and you don't have to move out immediately. Like, we can close on your timeline. I know that sounded like a point for you that we are looking for. And I think we can help you out with that.
Okay. Well, that'll work for me. I'll be waiting for your call.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lamilton. You have a great day.
You too.
Bye. So that's how we take them down and pull out all the pain. Like, we got a decent amount of pain out of them. Sometimes they open up like that. Sometimes they don't. Right? But we can have, okay, when we talked about them, like, oh man, you're the breadwinner of the family. Your bills went up $300-400 a month. The bank's been jerking you around. An attorney screwed you over. What else? You think you're going to lose the house. You just don't know what to do with it anymore. You've kind of given up on it. Right? And then, like, we can throw that into the offer. If I could help you with all that, is that something you'd be interested in? Right, and then actually, let's test out the AI and see what the AI says. Let's see how much I spoke. This home is over in Birmingham, Alabama. We gotta share this with some Facebook groups. 6:33. We got time for one more call. Greg, Kate, did you guys have any questions?
No, that was fire. You went down the script pretty good too. I just need to, I think with me, I just need to change my tone when I'm going through it and the pace. I think I'm trying to go through it too quick.
Yeah.
Same here.
We don't need to like rush through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can legitimately just get through it. Just ask the questions, acknowledge, tone, right? Feel sorry. We want to get them to laugh a little bit. Right? I'm a lot more, I'd say, like, doctor-based. Like, I'm just asking questions, trying to dissect what's going on and see if we can help them out. And we don't need to be really, really fast-paced with the questions.
Yeah, I think my problem sometimes I just have too much energy, too much like I don't know, excitement that I'm talking to somebody.
And I mean, I wouldn't tell you lose your excitement. You can keep the excitement, just slow down the pace, right? Because your energy's a gift that you have, right? So we want to stay within that to where Greg's a little bit more like me and he's a little bit more low energy, which is fine. What we care about is the tonality. Again, like we're actors, right? Like we need to be able to switch up our tonality, and then we need to be able to control the pace of that conversation. That's what I'm really worried about. Because we don't want to plow through it and like overstep them and everything else. I want to be able to, okay, there's a pain point. Let's pull that out. Oh, wow. Can you tell me more about that? Oh, man. And I probably, there was so much pain that could have been like a 40-minute phone call. I just don't like going that long. But if you get one and you think they're on the hook, this will more than likely have to be like a sub-2 deal. Generally, we're not going for that. Let me...
It's definitely gonna. How much did he owe on it? Did he ever give a specific number? It's kind of like
He owes like 135, so that's the hard part.
yeah, definitely a sub 2.
So I think the analytics are wrong. I don't think I spoke 70% of the time.
Dude, I knew that. That when even yesterday, whatever, when it was like 60-40, I was like, I just remember talking in the beginning a lot, but after that, I had him rolling.
All right, the property is a 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom, kitchen. Okay, and again, we're just testing out this. Client is struggling with increased mortgage payments, personal family issues. He's looking to sell the house, alleviate financial burden. The client's open to selling the house in a month or two. House is in good condition with no immediate need for repairs. Client has done some remodeling to the bathroom. Man, this AI summary is fire.
It's amazing.
150,000 is what he's looking for. Seller objections. Had a negative experience with a realtor. Oh yeah, this AI is insane. Okay, now again we move this over to due diligence. We're gonna stop the drip campaign on it. Let's comp this out. Pull this up on your property radar, guys.
It's up.
Yeah, it's up for me too.
But hey, I'm gonna just keep it real. It was pulling a comp. It was pulling a property. Oh wait, never mind. I looked at the wrong one. Never mind. It was pulling the right ones.
On property radar, make sure to look out for these like massive purchases. Like number 2, someone has just essentially a line of credit, right? And they're like purchasing shit. I mean, that's a lot of fuck. That makes our house worth $50 million. Looks like another one went for a huge amount on a line of credit.
I don't know. That looks like a pretty reasonable comp.
I want 4 and 8. I'm gonna take out 6. I'm gonna take out 10, 7 and 3. That's what I want. These are the closest ones, and then I'll look and see. Okay, so 4, a little bit older, 156. A little bit older, 140. And so now I'll look. Is there anything in the 60s that sold? No, not really. Is this one the one you were talking about? The one on Roebuck?
Yes, that's the one that I found.
And it has a 2-car detached garage?
Yeah, it had like a 2-car detached, and there was something other like. If you look at the pictures, the last few, it's like weird. Looks like it has like 2 things. You know, like it looks like it has a 3rd garage attached on the house and a detached. It's weird. Just trying to wrap my head around it. Pictures are on Zillow.
I'm just curious. Why would number 3 not be a good comp on Sunset?
Because it's crossing that major road.
Yeah, so if we look at that, so all the yellow is a major road.
Right.
So if it comes down to it and we don't have anything else we can pull off of, we don't want to use number 3. We want to like do something. I just look at it. I want to stay within the yellow boxes. If we can stay within the yellow boxes, we're good. Right? So if I'm inside this little yellow box, that's where I want to be. That's why. But if we're like, hey, there's nothing else over here that's a good comp, then we'd go to number 3 because that'd be the closest one. And with number 3, what we would do is we'd look through the what is that? We'd go on Instant Street View, and we'd look through the neighborhood, right? Because we want to look at the neighborhood. Like, okay, this is that neighborhood. This is that neighborhood. Is one a lot nicer, right? That's what we want to see. So this Roebuck one. So this is for sure a flip. I think this is a great comp for us. It has a attached, or is that detached? Is that?
Well, that's what I was saying. It looks like there's like two, like a 2-car garage and then like a 1-car attached to the house.
On the back of it?
Yeah, right? Isn't that weird?
I don't think that's on the back of it.
I don't know. I might be tripping. Oh yeah, look, go back to that picture. That was inside of it.
But where is this? Because I'm not seeing 2 stories when I look at the house.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's that little one right there.
I didn't know if ours had a garage or not. It didn't look like it. His isn't in bad shape though. Didn't look.
I just wonder where that detached garage is. Because it's not that. Oh well.
You don't think?
No, it's not this.
Oh.
But at the same time, did we read the description yet?
No, I didn't. Detached 2-car garage. That last picture shows a detached, kinda.
Yeah. All right. So that one's got a detached garage. Now we'll look at the Meadowbrook one. Yeah, you're not getting much. You don't get much more for the property being a lot nicer. You know what I'm saying? So the other house was essentially like flip finishes, and we're not really seeing much. And then the other thing, what we've run into with these markets is, so we have a deal in Detroit right now that we thought we comped good. The biggest issue was there's a whole bunch of other stuff selling at a different price per square foot, and the ARV doesn't even matter in these like smaller in these like kind of cash flow markets.
Okay.
So there's our house. Okay. And then it looks like someone's thrown off our average purchase price with some dastardly price. This one.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so we wouldn't want to use that one. But if I just look right here, okay, what did 11 sell for?
45K.
Like 25K, 287, 99, Sounds okay.
There's a 3-1 that sold in our little area that sold for 65 cash. February, late February.
Yeah, that comp with that line of credit is there. Yeah, these guys. They buy a lot of houses.
You think it's like a hedge fund or something?
Yeah, which is fine. You just know they're buying in the area.
You want to buy another one for retail?
Purchase price 186. But what do we have for? What do you guys have for ARB on this?
Conservatively, like probably like 145, 140.
What about you, Greg?
Man, I was thinking a little bit higher, but I was thinking like 150.
Okay. We never want to be too enthusiastic with the ARV because we'll never be able to get anything sold. Like we'll always just get ground out on the price and someone will be a pessimist. And investors, we got to get, because the product we sell as a company is we sell to investors. So we got to get in their mind frame. Their job is just to get return of their capital and a return on capital. So most of them are looking to get their money back. And so they're going to be conservative on their numbers when they're buying. So I'd say
Right.
we're at like 145 to 150 is what we think ARV is. But then another one sold for cash. But if we're at 145, 150, it'd be a sub 2 deal. Generally, we're not going to do these guys. I'll see what we can do. Because what he owes 130. This is the only way you can sell. He could walk away with like 10. Sub 2. But then the number one thing we want to know is like what's his interest rate, and then last thing we'll check. His rental meter. 1,100. So this one, like, we probably just can't help the guy. His mortgage is $1,000.
Mm.
Elite and realty. Get off the Red Bull and coffee. Never, bro. I'm drinking Celsius. I had a Celsius this morning. I'm usually drinking pre-workout though. Yeah, dude, that's hard. He's kind of in a tough spot. So once we finish our comping, put in the notes, just so we don't have to keep going back and forth, right? Like we just want to have, okay, it's worth 145K. Rent's 1,100.
You'd have to find like, it would just be a tough buyer to find, huh? Because you'd have to find like an in buyer that wants to live in it.
Yeah, and I may reach out to someone, but that's tough, bro. If your monthly mortgage is 1,000, and then rents are 1,100, you're not gonna be able to even get a good wrap buyer on it for much higher.
Got you. Like, there's not enough meat on the bone for it to make sense for you to even work it.
Exactly. Okay. There's Carol. Good old Yolanda.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 5859110. Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 585911094.
Send
Hey,
SMS.
Stratton.
What's up, man?
It's not letting me log into Investor Lift. I was logged in yesterday, but it's saying I have wrong credentials again.
What site are you on? Like, what's the website you're at?
Investorlift.com/login.
That's why. All right, boys. Now we're gonna send you off to the wolves.
The wolves? You mean the sheeps?
The sheeps.
Yeah.
We'll have our call again at 9. We'll have our call again at 9:30. Let's go bang these phones to these dead leads.
Okay, 9:30. That's in 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5 hours.
All right.
All right. And we end every call like this. I just go 1, 2, 3. Everybody says deals. We're gonna go make some fucking money. All right.
I'm gonna find a deal today.
Let's go.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh!
There we go. There we go. Greg, I know I can't be too loud. But let's go get it, boys.
I was yelling in my head.
Deals.
All right, boys. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, later.
All right.